Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you once again to the mighty Black Dragons, Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be, man. We're just out here having a great time. So like, share, and subscribe, man, to the number one, I said the number one biker news channel in the nation. And also biker protocol, motorcycle protocol. Wait till you see us next year, man. We are going to be getting down. So thanks for tuning in, man. And let's get into the story. Now, you see how I did that, Mike?
Yes, sir. You're on a different level now. Look at you. I'm proud of you.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
That intro was 10 out of 10.
Thank you. I appreciate
that was a 10 out of 10 intro. You guys.
Fans think that. Hey man, out in the world today, over there in England, no, Australia. Over in Australia, they're having some stuff, man. They are beating down our motorcycle clubs, man.
It just seems like Australia gets hammered by
they hammer the bros. Hey, listen, if I turn on the audio, are you echoing?
Let's check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nope.
Boy, this StreamYard doesn't echo like that, huh?
No, it doesn't do that whole bit that your whole stuff that you're used to. You're used to some really cheap software.
I like Restream, but
I know it's really lame. And I can't do anything like that. And look, perfect.
Yeah, I don't even have to look at that. I don't have to touch anything.
It's very nice.
Look, folks, no hands.
No hands, Mom.
In today's story, the Sunshine Coast Outlaw Motorcycle Gang. Sunshine Coast Outlaw Motorcycle Gang members and associates are targeted in Queensland in a Queensland police operation. So here we have the poor bastards. All their stuff is out here on the table.
They always spread it out like it's the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, it's ugly. So let's watch this minute and 55 seconds of the poor blokes over there going through hell, man. Here we go.
Wow.
What happened to the sound?
I don't know. It went away, huh? Maybe it went away. Oh, there it is. It's back. It went out.
Oh, they're cutting out the parts where.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's probably a lot of stuff that they've got to cut out and mute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, they're muting out where they're cussing and stuff, I bet you.
Yeah.
They brought in these new laws and have been driving them full on, says Smitty.
And they're just hammering into every house.
Yeah, so so now what we see, they're breaking into some sort.
So this is the third place now.
Yeah, 3 places they kicked in the doors. They're running through these. They got a pretty clean house over there. Look, he's got Tonka toys on the table. Yeah. Okay, so they're reading him his rights and here's the dope here. This is from the first picture.
Oh, that's weed.
Yeah, when you're my age, you call it all dope.
Yeah, you classify it all under one.
Oh, wow, a gun. They're not supposed to have any guns in Australia.
That looks like a little 22.
No, that was more than a 22. That was like some kind of assault weapon. Let's look at that again.
I was looking at the magazine.
No,
magazine.
That's pretty size.
And that's a 308. That's a 308, probably.
Is that what that is? But it's a sawed-off one in the back. Like, is that a shotgun? What the hell is that?
Oh, it might be a shotgun. That might be it. I can't tell without them pulling it out, to be real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a shotgun. Look, here's the shotgun shells. Look at that.
Yeah.
I know what things are.
Yep.
I know it. I'm the real gangster here.
That's right. That's right. You were looking around. You were being smart.
I'm the OG gangster. I know what things. Wow. So yeah, they look at the floor and stuff. Now these people.
That's a trip.
Hey, but look, it's like a marble floor with like this inscription in it. Like this is nice living there. I can't really talk about the couch and everything, but okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, they're in somebody's backyard now, and this is yet another house. What the hell kind of motif is this thing going right here up here? That's
radical looking.
Looks like maybe a crocodile skin or something hanging up. Yeah. So this guy, he's got his. Oh, that was a mistake. Anyway, this guy over here, they got his flip flops in the back here and everything. Poor fellow. He was just relaxed.
He was chilling.
Look how big his backyard is. This is no California house. Look, his backyard goes miles. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Poor fellow.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Here's what they got. That is a shotgun. Look at that, Mike.
Yep, sure is.
They got
that looks like a Spaz 12.
A what? What
Spaz
kind of
12.
Spaz 12. And look, here's a Derringer. Is that a Derringer? Yeah.
Oh.
And then this is like a Winchester 30-30 or something, and then this is another
bolt action
rifle.
These are hunting things.
Yeah, these aren't really. And this is a home defense thing with a light on it. This is a home defense rifle.
Yeah, that's definitely home defense. But the thing is over there you can't even have a gun. So
no, you can have rifles over there. You can have. Yeah, you can have rifles over there.
I thought it was limited to 22 caliber.
I don't know what the limitation is. Maybe our folks here know, but
if you guys know in the chat.
This is pretty.
And that's not a Spaz. All right, I got
to what you can have. I think you can have. I think this is the stuff you can have, and then this would be a home defense shotgun with a little flashlight. This is what you pull out from underneath the pillow.
Correct.
And some poor bastard's just going to get it. But look at this, a flak jacket. I didn't know you could have flak jackets over there.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, so. This is what they took out of these people's this one guy's home. You're not supposed to have one of those.
Nope, can't have that.
That's a 38 right there. That's a 38. Oh, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I don't know what the hell that is. That looks like at least a 9mm.
Yeah, no, it's definitely at least a 9.
Look at these red tips on it. I've never seen any red tips.
Yeah, that's interesting. What is it, like a tracer?
No, because they're all red tip. Look at that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
There's some red tip ones over. What are the red tip bullets, my friends out there in the?
Yeah, because I know the green is if you have green tip, theoretically, I mean, those on 5.56 or 2.23, those are armor piercing, the green tips. But red, I don't know what red is.
Your boy just decided to go all out with this, and then I've never seen a blue trigger before, and then. Yeah, this is major here. But going back and looking at this is a 38 right here. This is a snub nose 38, or it could be a 357. Could be a 357, but it looks like a 38 to me.
Nah, it's definitely not. It's a 38.
And that's so they got the big guns. You're not supposed to have those over there. You're not supposed to have those. Wow,
that's crazy.
So anyway, police have seized large amounts of cash, illicit drugs, and guns as part of a crackdown on outlaw motorcycle gangs, OMCGs, trying to form chapters on the Sunshine Coast. Y'all ain't going to be able to do that over here, they said. More than 87 people have been arrested. Wow. And on 350 charges as part of an operation launched in March, with further charges expected after raids on several properties this week. And we saw those raids. The Sunshine Coast Tactical Crime Squad and Sunshine Coast Gang Squad had seized more than $90,000 worth of cash, 17 firearms, and $184,000 worth of methamphetamine, and $63,000 worth of cocaine. On December 15th, just a few days ago, which lets you all know I'm in the wrong business. I don't have $90,000 worth of nothing laying around the house. Sunshine Coast Detective Acting Inspector Scott Wiggins said the outlaw motorcycle club gangs have no place in the Sunshine Coast. They have absolutely no place here. Is what he said. And he doesn't want them anywhere in the Sunshine Coast community or in Queensland. Okay. So the key points of this article is Police say outlaw motorcycle gangs are trying to establish new chapters in the Sunshine Coast. They haven't said who they were. More than 87 people have been arrested as part of the operation launched in March. Raids have uncovered large quantities of cash, guns, and illicit drugs. Now, back to what Acting Inspector Scott Wiggins said. He said the number of firearms recovered in the raids was the biggest concern, and that instances of firearm detection in the region had increased by 100% in the past 12 months. A lot of clubs were moving from Queensland's southeast corner and to the Sunshine Coast with the intent of establishing themselves here, he said. These members aren't social motorcycle club riders, which are accepted there in Queensland. They are not that, they said. They are armed with firearms. They are involved in offenses such as trafficking drugs, and their offending does incorporate threats and standover tactics. Not quite sure what a standover tactic is. Here he says gangs are mobilizing. They spell things funny over there. We don't spell mobilizing like that here. But anyway,
we use a Z.
Yeah, we use the Z, the Z. They call that a Z, not
Z.
a Z.
Correct.
Yeah. From late July to early August, 68 people were charged with 144 offenses in a similar police operation targeting Logan, the Gold Coast, and Caboolture. State opposition leader David Crisafulli said Queensland was seeing a resurgence of outlaw motorcycle clubs because the Labor government, they're going to blame it on politics, because the Labor government, had created a breeding ground for the crime. Let's put this on the Labor government. Let's put it on those guys. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know who the Labor government is, but obviously it's them. It's those Democrats, man, those Republicans. I understand. It doesn't matter if it's youth crime or bikie crime. When you water down the laws like the Labor government has and have fewer police like the Labor government has obviously done, the criminals are emboldened and they will be mobilizing, and that's what we're experiencing in Queensland right now, right across the state, he said. Okay, so now we know how he feels. Detective Acting Inspector Wiggins said the Sunshine Coast Gang Squad would have a permanent presence in this region because of those Labor dudes. From a local perspective, during the COVID period, police were taken away to respond to COVID-related tasks. Yeah, like everybody's police department. And it probably shifted the focus away from these groups, he said. This gang squad will now be a permanent fixture in the policing model here on the Sunshine Coast. Never fail, never fear. We are here. How'd that? Another use case.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. So
use case is a good thing.
They're permanently now, and that's what they want you to know.
That's crazy. Wild.
Those guys. Yeah.
Man,
so they didn't
saying that they're going to focus on this heavily now. It's like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. You're using, COVID was an excuse for us to not pay attention to them. And now we're going to hyper-focus.
Not us, the Labor movement.
Right. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, not everybody, just them Labor boys. I guess they don't get along.
Jeez.
So our next story, somebody sent us this next story. And it's like, hold on a minute. I got a text message saying, I got an email saying, hey, Black Dragon, let me find that email. But it was basically, hey, Black Dragon, we're going to send you some good news, but we want to write our own narrative.
Oh, no.
Hey, bro, I do the narrative writing here. Okay.
If you're trying to write the actual narrative of your own story, then you're essentially trying to get an ad.
What is it? We want to write our own, like somebody doesn't trust my narrative,
right? Like for what you can view it as, and put it on your channel
right now.
Right.
I'm trying to find that email. Here it is, right here. So. After watching your Good Morning Black Dragon, after watching your mini videos, my club and I finally decided to submit a good news article, but because we want to write our own narrative, I have attached an article. So we'll be reading you an article From a guy called Kodak, the most hated. Maybe.
Kodak, the most hated. What an
Maybe this will. Listen, if his article is better than the ones I've written, I'm not reading it. You can hang that up. I'm not.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. So what is this doing? This is supposed to. Whoa. Okay, don't show that. Are you
No,
showing
I'm
that?
not. Nope.
I don't understand what's going on here. My computer's being taken over. Okay. Okay. Now we're where we should be. All right. So you can show that screen, and we're going to turn on the. What is this called? There should be a thing where I can turn on the. Okay, so you can see that. All right, and I will read the script over here. Okay,
There you go.
this is a story from Kodak, the most hated. Not me. Let's see how good his writing is. We're going to be critiquing you here, Mr. Kodak. It's called Making a Difference, Soldiers United Motorcycle Club. All right. We're doing good. Founded on June 20th, 2010, Soldiers United Motors. Okay, hold on. I need to be, this needs to be doing the projector mode at the same time. Okay, so you guys can look at the pictures. Okay, we're only getting, okay, take that off for a minute. Take that
All
off.
right.
And let me try this. I don't understand why.
It definitely better be critiquable. Facts.
Let me do this.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm always on it. You know what I mean?
Right. We're ready now. All right. Making a Difference. The Soldiers United Motorcycle Club is the title. Founded on June 20th. Why is this not? Founded on June 20th, 2010, the Soldiers United Motorcycle Club, SUMC, was formed to promote brotherhood, camaraderie, and community service. As a group of motorcycle enthusiasts with a military affiliation, SUMC is made up of active duty, retired, honorably discharged members of our armed forces and some civilians across the United States of America. Our motto, never forget and never leave a soldier behind, provides the foundation of what this motorcycle club is based on. In addition to larger charitable activities throughout Fayetteville, for the past 3 years, SUMC has held an annual Feed the Community Christmas event where the clubhouse, affectionately named the Drop Zone, resides. The community of Lakedale near Gillespie Street is home for many proud but underprivileged residents, and SUMC wanted to give back. The past weekend on December 16th, 2023, SUMC opened their clubhouse doors and handed out over 150 plates of food and fed over 30 families in the neighborhood. Parents and their kids were invited to grab a meal ready to eat, MRE, named after the U.S. Armed Forces stable Operation Food Ration. But these meals weren't the standard MRE most soldiers are familiar with. The neighbors in the community enjoyed fully cooked turkey, chicken, ham, mashed potatoes, candied yams, and string beans as just some of the items on the menu. The Fayetteville chapter of SUMC is currently led by President Danny Cleveland and Vice President Jonathan Simmons. We asked, why do we do it? When asked, Jonathan Simmons said, it's a blessing to be able to give back. We are part of this community, and we're going to do our part to help those in need. Wow, he didn't do too bad writing their own narrative. Look at that.
No.
Look at that. So here's the SUMC doing their thing, man. One thing I always hate to see, with the prospects with their backs turned.
Oh, you don't like when they do that?
No, I don't like that. And
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, let's hear it.
So 30 years from now, okay, when you're in the club 30 years from now, and somebody says, well, what did you do as a prospect? There are no pictures to show your participation. There's only you standing around with your back to the
true.
ceremony. Or some clubs don't let prospects take pictures at all.
Yep, that's true as well.
This becomes a problem when, like, you become national president or something.
Mm-hmm.
like with what happened with me. And some little jackass comes in and says, "You were never around the club back then. You never even existed." And you go, "Yeah, well, let me show you a
Right.
let.
I'm always turned around. That is me, though. I promise.
Or I was a prospect. They didn't let prospects take pictures.
Right.
Yeah, it becomes
That's true.
You never knew back in the 80s that we would have a culture that you could just pull somebody's ass up and boom. We don't know who that is, man. That ain't you.
Right.
You never existed. This is like never existing.
You know what would be perfect is you know how the guys take off their cut sometimes and they show, the back of it and I would do that kind of stuff, and something like that. But it's kind of interesting when
I see
you
it
are
in a
right
lot of
though.
I see it in a lot of clubs, like prospect
Absolutely.
clubs. Yeah, don't exist. And
Yep. Like
but
they
then
haven't earned their way to be in the pictures yet type ideology. I understand it, but it also sucks.
so I always take pictures with prospects so they can have their here you go, man. Come over here and take a picture. Don't let anybody know. Here, take one.
Right.
Anyway, here's the SUMC Motorcycle Club. Notice how they do everything with the military designation, the drop zone.
I like that.
Never
When I heard
leave
the drop zone, I was like, that's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, man, they taken that whole nomenclature and brought it to the club, and I wonder if they call their prospects like private.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Private first class, get your ass over here, man. We want to ask you some questions. Hey, listen, over there in Fayetteville, man, you guys are doing big things. Thank you. This is a feel-good story. Thank you for helping the people out in the community. Thank you for making motorcycle clubs look good, man. Thank you for all that you do out there in the world. Look, they got their motorcycles over there. They actually rode their motorcycles and everything. That's important.
Crazy that they rode their motorcycles in the motorcycle club.
Yeah, isn't that, man? Isn't that kind of cool? All right.
Yeah, so I like that.
We just got boosted up to 500, 500, is it gig or 500 meg?
Yeah, 500 gig or 500 megs. So it's 500 up and 100 down.
So it's 100 up and 500 down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 100 up, 500 down.
So we shouldn't be lagging anymore, folks. So let us know how that.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. So there's a question in the chat that I think is a very good question. Thoughts on prospects being told not to speak to the other club full patch members?
Oh, that's BS. How are you going to get to know them?
Right. You need to know and get to know everybody.
You're supposed to speak in meetings.
Right.
You're supposed to. Well,
you're not even supposed to be in there unless you get called.
Well, no, you can be in certain meetings. You're just not allowed to speak except through your sponsor. So your sponsor speaks for you. You got a question or whatever, you jot it down, you hand it to your sponsor, and the sponsor will say, prospect such and such wants to know such and such. And you may be asked, okay, prospect, what do you have to say? And then you're supposed to stand up, introduce yourself. Prospect 39, or actually Atlanta chapter, Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club. Prospect 39. It's always club first. Then you're
last.
And thank you, brothers, or you better not say brothers. Thank you.
For having me.
For allowing me to speak. I appreciate that. And then you state your business quickly. Shut up.
To the point.
Say thank you and then sit your ass down.
Right. You should be able to explain all of it in 30 seconds. But
all of the prospects can't speak and prospects can't be heard. That's in the meeting. Now, in the clubhouse, you have to be able to speak to your brothers and brothers and the sisters and the whoever they are, if their properties or whatever. You got to be able to speak because you need everybody's vote to cross over.
Right.
You're killing me with your smoke here. You need everybody's
I'm getting
vote to cross over. And if you don't know people because you weren't allowed to speak to them. If you don't know people because you weren't allowed to speak to them, how in the hell is it that you could expect to cross over? You're not going to, hey, I don't know that prospect. He never said one word to me.
Right. And how exactly like you said, like how are you going to build a relationship because you need to know that they need to know you too. Like
Yeah.
it's that whole thing of like they're prospecting you now. And so they're gonna watch how you move and all that stuff. But at the same time, you need to have when appropriate, don't interrupt people when they're speaking or anything. But when there's time when it's one-on-one, talk to them. There's nothing wrong with that.
And the other thing is that you have to be able to um articulate um like if you never spoke to a member, how would you be able to have their phone number so you can go get them in the middle of the night when their motorcycle breaks down?
Yep.
Some of these
And
clubs.
then
Go ahead.
the one good thing is I love when people don't even know their real name. It's like, well, what do you expect to give? Like, oh yeah, my name's BV in the club. So what are you gonna do when the ambulance shows up? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? His name is BV. What do you mean? What's his real name? You know, you have to know.
What's his blood type? Yeah. What's his blood type?
Yep. Even that down to the blood type. You're
Does he have
very
any
right.
allergies? You know?
Yep.
If you go in some clubs and you ask that of somebody as a prospect, they get all mad at you. You know what I mean? They get all
They
mad.
do.
And, what do you want to know that
Sensitive.
for? Because I'm your brother. I'm trying to be your brother.
Right. Trying to get to know you.
Crazy. Hey, in this next story, did we do that? We already did that story. I'm sorry. We did that story yesterday.
That was actually a really good story.
Yeah, that was a great story. Oh, you know something? They got a new motorcycle movie coming out.
What?
The Bike Riders. Yeah.
Who's making that?
I don't know who's the Bike Riders trailer. Jeff Nichols Motorcycle Club drama. Somebody named Jeff Nichols. Motorcycle Club drama stars Austin Butler, Jodie Cromer, and Tom Hardy.
So it is like a motorcycle club drama.
Yeah, it's going to be. A lot of people look at it negatively when you say something like Sons of Anarchy. I don't look at Sons of Anarchy as a negative thing. I watched every episode.
So did I, and I think it's you got to remember that stuff like that is entertainment and is supposed to be taken as such. I mean, who can get away with blowing up that many feds? That's not going to happen.
Every week, man.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Following its world premiere at Telluride, Jeff Nichols, the Bike Riders, looked like a surefire awards contender this season, but delays due to the SAG-AFTRA strike and a change in distributor from Disney 20th Century Studios to Focus Features led to a delay until next summer. Dang. So we're not going to get to see it. Still, Nichols Motorcycle Club drama is one of the most anticipated movies of 2024. And the latest trailer does nothing to change that. The star-studded cast is led by Austin Butler, Jodie Cromer, and Tom Hardy. Set in the 1960s, the film centers on the rise of a fictional Chicago motorcycle club. But we know what motorcycle club it actually is. Captured by the lens of a magazine photographer. The story is based on the real-life activities of journalist Danny Lyon, played by Mike Reyes in the film, who traveled with and captured the lifestyle of outlaw bikers in the Midwest. Chicago always calls itself Midwest, like it's the Midwest. The Midwest is Oklahoma. What the hell are they talking about, man?
That's actually true. Think about, you're calling it Midwest.
Chicago is the Midwest. They need to stop that. But anyway, if you say Midwest, they mean Chicago. And also the cast, Michael Shannon, Norman Reedus. He's got a Oh, wow. Norman Reedus. Does he even really know how to ride a motorcycle for real? Boyd Holbrook, Damon Harriman, Emery Cohen, Bo Knapp, and Toby Wallace. Listen, Norman Reedus is like one of my favorite actors. Like, I am such a Walking Dead fan. He's got to work hard to outdo that, man. To move me into, he's a biker dude, he's gonna have to work hard. Here's the synopsis. The Bike Riders is a furious drama following the rise of a fictional 1960 Midwestern motorcycle club through the lives of its members. Inspired by Danny Lyon's iconic book of photography, The Bike Riders immerses you in a look, feel, and sounds of the bare-knuckled, grease-covered subculture of 60s motorcycle riders. Kathy Cromer, a strong-willed member of the Vandals who married to a wild, reckless bike rider named Benny Butler, recounts the Vandals' evolution over the course of a decade, beginning as a local club of outsiders united by good times, rumbling bikes, and a respect for their strong, steady leader, Johnny Hardy. Over the years, Kathy tries her best to navigate her husband's untamed nature and his allegiance to Johnny, with whom she feels she must compete for Benny's attention. As life in the Vandals gets more dangerous and the club threatens to become a more sinister gang, Kathy, Benny, and Johnny are forced to make choices about their loyalty to the club and to each other.
Damn, Black Dragon.
I'm working on my voiceover.
Oh, that's pretty incredible.
I'm working on my voiceover. So
Look at
here's
that.
the trailer right here.
Oh, so we actually do have a trailer. All right.
I've been thinking, I can't run this club forever. I built this for nothing. This is our family. You and me, kid.
From the beginning?
Yes, please.
That was the golden age of bike riders. I never felt so out of place in all my life. That's when I saw him for the first time. It took my breath away.
I'm Benny.
Damn it, Benny.
I thought I could change him, you know? Not to be different, but to be, I don't know, like he's wild.
Hey!
I told you to take that jacket off.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off. What about the bar? Burn it down.
The club got real big real fast. They started running drugs, gambling, prostitution.
Is that what this club is now?
I want you to quit writing.
Don't ask that. Benny. I need you.
You can't have him.
If he wants to ride a bike, he'll ride a bike. Hey, you know, just think it over, you know.
Wow. That was pretty good.
Man, oh man. Now, there's something that's really cool about this that says it all. I think you have to be from this coast to understand what you're looking at here. But let me see if I can't find it. I don't know. You West Coast dudes might not get it. Click on that, Mike. Bring that up.
It's up.
Do you see that patch right there? Do you see that patch right there? That one right there.
Yep. Now it's clear.
Man, that says it all right there.
Yep.
Yeah. You're a West Coast guy. You don't know.
Yep.
Turn that on. Put me back on.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
That's that. I understand this, man. This is going to be really.
I actually think it's going to be dope.
When they base this on a real story, they're basing it on a real story, on some real folks out here doing the damn thing. Wow, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem like it's some small time little thing. It looks like there's some money behind this in an actual studio.
Oh no, this is.
It's a real deal.
Look at that diamond. That's really interesting how they
It is very interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Everything here, man. Everything.
Yeah, it's pretty much to a T on that.
So much symbolism in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to say, hey, I don't know if they're gonna make a weekly series out of it, but I bet you, man. I bet you.
I think they saw an opportunity where there isn't, the mines just ended type thing, that there's no real biker stuff right there. And so maybe they decided, hey, this is a perfect time for us to do it.
Well, the Sons of Anarchy was really kind of made from stories from a real club.
Yes.
And a lot of those members were there. And then the Mayans were kind of based on something.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
To have that, it's time for this side and it to be based on a real club.
Because for us, we showed off our
comeuppance and stuff. But and then of course, Biker Boys, the movie that I did, was based on many real clubs that were actually in the video. So it's time. It's time for this side to have something. And somebody says I should do a critique on the movie. I will absolutely. I'm going to go see that thing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it too for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, so I think that's our look at things today. Poor folks over there, the biker gangs, outlaw, motorcycle. They didn't even name one. They're just going after everybody.
Yep.
Everybody over there.
Everybody can get the smoke. Everyone's getting it.
We're about that BS. Everybody can get some. Wow, man. Wow, Mike Ball.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
Look at that. Junkyard, my brother in the chat. Biker Boys is one of my all-time favorites.
That's wow. Yeah. When we did that movie, we didn't even know that it was going to be a cult. You know, the movie's over 20 years old now. We did it in like 1999, 2000.
Now, how long was the filming? How long did that take in total?
They gave us, I think we got like maybe 8 weeks or something.
Wow.
40 days.
Wow.
That it wasn't even a whole.
And you guys are like back to back every single day.
Oh, every day, all day. Yeah.
Yep. You're on camera on set all day.
We did it around the clock. You were working like 16, 18-hour days. Yep. But they have like trailers and stuff. You go
totally. They're ready for you. You can bunk and chill out. And
if you, depending on how important
if you're offset. If you're offset, right.
So for me, I had my own apartment. They gave me an apartment and
that's what happens when you were in your position.
And a motorcycle, and then Kawasaki gave me a motorcycle to
see the little guy like me. They wouldn't give me none of that. They wouldn't give me none of that.
Yeah,
you got the special
14 and stuff, and it was cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
And then Hollywood gave me. I should do a video of this. Hollywood gave me. I did the sound for that movie. The sound,
you engineered it.
I didn't engineer it. I made it. I rode the motorcycles, and the engineers taped me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
And all that. That was
yours truly.
Yeah. Yeah. I was a real technical advisor. I designed all the sets, all the motorcycle clubhouses. So when I say designed, basically I told the designers
how to do it,
supposed to look like, and they put everything there to my exact specification. Actually, even more, because I created clubhouses in my dreams.
Really?
Boxing rings in the middle of the clubhouse and all this stuff. And then when I would tell them what I wanted, then I'd go and look and see what they built. And I was like, no freaking way, man.
Well, that's what happens when they have money behind them, you know?
Like our
Moolah will make stuff happen.
Yeah, they had our clubhouses on fleek, man. I was like, holy moly, I want this clubhouse here. Hey, the Black Sabbath clubhouse, they put in the middle of an oil field, man. And wow. And then the helicopter came in and they had Black Sabbath written across the top of the name of the clubhouse. And they had all these motorcycle parts that they stuck in the ground like oil derricks. And so you had like carcass motorcycles all over the place. And I was like, bro, is this is the Black Sabbath clubhouse? Wow. You know, it was
now, were
cool.
you able to keep all that stuff?
Hell no.
No, they took all of it, huh?
They took all of it, even the cool motorcycles.
Were you able to keep at least a couple of pieces?
No, the only thing we got is our biker jackets. I still have mine from 22 years ago. Hold on a minute.
Holy snap. Yeah, go grab it. I got it. I'll take over. No, but that's crazy. I'm going to mute you too. Boom. How I learned about the MC scene in a way. Wow. So you were born in 98 and it's still your favorite. So I was born in 95, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy that you're actually younger than me. I thought you were older. but yeah, that's crazy. You know, I learned the MC set not only from experience, obviously, and stuff like that, but it was actually from me, you know, watching and learning from a lot of these guys, you know. All right, let's see what he's got here.
Yeah, so this was the jacket that Lawrence Fishburne actually had these made for us. You get after you make a movie, you get a movie jacket.
Right,
And they're
like
kind of like
director and shit.
they're kind of like you know, the jackets you had in school, those school jackets that you had, but they had these are different because they made these like motorcycle jackets. So I still have.
No, that's really cool. Here, bring it over so we can see because your microphone was blocking it. There you go. Now that's cool. Damn. That's radical. From over 20 years ago. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, and that says crew right there, Biker Boys. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
a crew jacket, you know. So I still have mine. I've had it for the last 22 years. I actually wear this jacket in every winter. That's why it's out. I wear it all winter under my this is my bottom layer under all my leathers and stuff.
Nice.
I wear this and then I normally put my colors on it, so nobody's ever really seen, you know, this.
I was about to say, so you never really show it off then.
I never really have showed, like most people never get to see this because it's under everything.
I mean, I've never seen it.
It's a leather jacket. Like I've worn it for the last 22 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's not many jackets that can be made that can last that long.
Yeah, and Lawrence Fishburne paid for those jackets for us. I was told it was his gift to us, to the set.
So there was no like jewelry that you were able to take, or little things.
I was so stupid back then. Like I didn't know, like I'd even be alive 22 years later. So
you weren't thinking ahead. Yeah.
I think I got like I don't even have a copy of the movie.
What?
I don't even have a copy. Somebody just sent me, and you know what? I gotta sign that stuff and send it back. Hey, I got your stuff you sent me. Somebody just sent me all of their stuff from the movie. Like they got a CD and some stuff, and I'm gonna sign all that and send it back.
That's
but
cool.
I don't even have a copy of the movie.
Just rip it when the dude sends the CD.
Somebody stole my copy. I had a copy or two around the clubhouse and they disappeared. But I didn't.
Is it on YouTube?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
If it is, you can download it.
When you spend like 60 days, 40 days, 50 days making a movie, you don't really like, okay, I know everything and I know. So I've only seen the movie maybe about 10 times, you know. Not really as much. Like you don't go watch it every day. There's a big interview of me in the back of it and all this stuff. Let me see. I have a poster, I think, and I have that jacket, and I have pictures.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. You know, I would have done the same thing.
But that's about it. And I'm in touch with a couple of the stars from there. I've maintained some friends there, and the producers and stuff like that. I'm in touch with a few of them, and
that's good.
That was it. I mean, you make the movie and you move on.
Yep.
But it has been responsible. My association with that movie has been responsible for so many incredible things that have happened in my life. So it absolutely launched me. It helped me in so many ways, more ways than I can even count. That I never.
Sure, it was a lot of opportunities.
A lot of opportunities were created.
Yeah.
From that movie. I went on to become a national president of my motorcycle club. My motorcycle club was, I made a lot of money for some folks in my club. Some folks in my club made quite a bit of money.
If they were able to eat too, that's awesome.
Yeah. We fed a lot of people on the biker club set. Hey, listen, man, they gave me carte blanche to do so much. Like I went to people's houses and bought their motorcycles. The one story, this one guy had a Stretch KZ 1000. I think his name was Jimmy. He was in Southeast San Diego, and it
was a stretched one.
It was a stretch. It's the one that Motherland rode.
Oof,
or
rough.
no, it was the one that actually Soul Train rode that one, the KZ 1000, and we knew he had one because in the club. So I went to his house with Hollywood. That some dudes from Hollywood showed up on his house. His wife opened the door and let us in. Showed up just on his porch. I said, "Okay, we're here to buy your motorcycle." He's like, "Bro, my motorcycle's not for sale." So I put out a number, and he said, "It's not for sale." I added another grand to it. It's not for sale. I added another grand. I'm looking over at my folks that have the leash on me, and there's no leash, and I just keep adding 1,000, adding another 1,000, adding another 1,000, and at some point, his wife said,
Yeah, give in, dude. Yeah,
she said, "This bike's for sale,"
yeah.
and he did well. He did well on that motorcycle. So we fed a lot of people, man. It was, I
You
felt
can
like
buy my motorcycle anytime you want.
I felt like a little king running around San Diego and Los Angeles. We
Mhm.
were able to do a lot of things for a lot of people. We fed a lot of people. A lot of people worked on that show. And another thing is that the actors and so all the extras you saw in that movie, all those extras were real bikers from the biker club world.
Yeah, you actually brought them in, didn't you?
Yeah, and they got paid, extra money for their motorcycles, and so it was unheard of how many black folks Hollywood brought in off the street and was just paying.
Right.
And so there's some rules that happen on a motorcycle set or on a movie set. And one of the rules is that you cannot talk. If you're an extra, you're not allowed to talk to the actors.
Right. Because the whole talking thing, you have to earn your way to be able to get like a speaking role, to be able to talk to these people, blah, blah, blah.
To
Yeah.
be able to associate with the actors themselves. Like you don't ask them for their autograph, or that's the quickest way to get like thrown off a Hollywood set.
Yep.
And all those black actors there, they have their own tent to eat in and everything. Their own food, everything. The actors are just completely treated different. You
Right.
don't go up to them and ask them for pictures or no shit like that.
Nope.
And on that movie, man, the
You guys are
folks was
snapping like this.
the folks was, "Hey, can I take a picture with you? Can I have your autograph?" The black actors, Lawrence Fishburne and all the rest, Jaimin Hunsu, Orlando Jones, you name them, all those actors came and they ate with the people. They came to our tents. They ate with us. They hung out with us.
That's
hell,
totally different.
they gave some of us their phone numbers. I mean, they really connected with the people that were their fans. There was none of this, "You're an extra and you don't talk to me." And
Well,
we don't
that's
eat with
probably
you.
why the movie came out so well.
Yeah, man. That was I need to do a whole series on that because it was so much
You honestly
fun.
should. I'm surprised you haven't. I'm surprised you haven't like done like your own video of like talking about, hey, this is what I did and present some of it or whatever the case is. I'm surprised that you've never actually done that.
Man, I learned
I
so
know you're
much.
not one to do this and pat yourself on the back or nothing, but it is a big.
I learned so much from those people. Stephanie Elaine, who was one of like the major producers that put the whole thing together, and I learned from the everyone. I learned from Reggie Rock Bythewood, the director. I just Paul and Debbie Garnes were just incredible people, mentors for me, people I've known throughout the rest of my time. Just incredible. They've gone on to work with Tyler Perry and stuff like that, man.
Wow.
So they actually came here to Atlanta, and I would go to their house for Christmas and stuff. It's just an amazing thing.
Like family unit.
Yeah, I made a lot of friends in that just that one movie, man.
Yeah, that's good networking, man.
I want to go do it again. It's time. It's time. Hit me up, Hollywood. I'm here. I'm here, man. I'm here.
That's right. And I'm here too. I'll just be
Yeah.
I'll just be the guy that's exactly that. I won't be able to talk to you or nothing. I'll shut up,
No,
I'll be off
no.
to the side.
We don't want you to
Like I'm supposed to. Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So it was an amazing man, it was an amazing time to
just that experience.
like I went over to Orlando Jones' home to hang out, and stuff, and I got to see all the Ferraris and what have you.
Yeah, you get to just chill. It wasn't there on business.
This guy had a what do you want to call it? I gotta find it. This guy had like a iPad home 30 years ago, like
when it had just come out. Yeah,
run on an iPad, like, oh yeah, let me lift up the let me have the windows go up.
Yep, and the blinds and stuff just start rising and stuff. Yeah,
this guy's whole house. Let me warm the swimming pool up. Just
yep. And the floors. Let me warm the floors.
Let me have a bad chick come out of the closet and start dancing on this pole up here.
Yeah,
complete iPad house, man. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
I got to see, man. Hollywood's got some money out there, bro. They bought 2 of every motorcycle there was that was out there. They put them in a 45-foot, 55-foot trailer. Took that trailer to a street, a quarter-mile street that they rented. They found a straightaway. I said, well, listen, I need to make the sound. I'm going to need to have these motorcycles, and I'm going to have to run as fast as I can down the highway. They rented a street, put police on either side, on either end of the street. The police would block traffic, radio down, and say, okay, Black Dragon, time for your run.
Go
Have
take
you
it.
ever had a street blocked off for you by the police department?
No, not like that. No. All for you?
It was kind of like...
And you can go unlimited?
1422 Alpha 1. Tell Black Dragon it's time for his run. And I was like, cheerio, chops.
Right.
Man.
That's pretty damn cool. Not only did they block it off, but they're allowing you to go as fast as you want down that street.
As fast as I could possibly go. They had like a ambulance there for my ass.
Just in case. Yep.
Yeah. A regular street that people be on. And they would stop traffic on either end and
go. Damn.
And it was amazing. It was like being a big kid in a
totally. Candy store and
man.
Just being able to enjoy it. Yeah, no, that's incredible times, man.
That was the true to protect and serve. They served. It was wonderful. But anyway.
You see that? That's biker's wet dream. Look at that.
It was.
Fact. That's a big fact.
Oh, well, anyway, my friends, have we been on this thing an hour? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's how incredible that we make time fly.
We're going to be doing a podcast, Mike Ball and I.
That's right.
And these things are only supposed to be like 15 or 20 minutes. Right. And people don't really watch them like that. So we're going to have a podcast that comes on the Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos. And we will do a video version of the podcast for people that want to watch us. But we're going to have an actual podcast where we're running sweepers through, and it's going to be like a radio program. And we're going to be doing that for people that want to actually sit and listen to us for an hour. And this stuff will be down to 15 minutes and stuff like that. That's what's coming up for us for the new year. Actually, we'll be doing that right before the new year. So that way, folks that want to listen to us for an hour can, and folks that want to pop in and get a few minutes worth of news can. And we're just going to segment this thing out and just make it bigger and better.
Right. Absolutely. No, it's going to be extremely fun. And for us to be able to continue not only what we're doing here now, but to be able to have a dedicated podcast, like subsection for us and our show. It's going to be really fun for everyone that's going to listen and tune in. We're going to have a lot of interesting topics.
Absolutely. So the Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos. The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos is our online show on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, everywhere you get your podcast. But if you want to make the most money for the show, please listen to it on Spreaker if you don't have a place to listen to it. You want to call me, 404-692-0336. It's the number here in the studio, 404-692-0336. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and also the notification bell You can get Black Dragon Biker TV on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, here on YouTube, and of course on LinkedIn if you look at us there. Email is blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. And if you want to get by the Dragon's Lair Tuesday nights, it's 3393 Lawrenceville Highway in Tucker, Georgia, 30084, Building 2, down behind the furniture store, across the street from the public storage. Get all your gear at blackdragonsgear.com, blackdragonsgear.com. Don't forget to call my boy P46. P46 does all kinds of stuff. He does funerals. He's got a motorcycle that he conducts funerals if you need something like that. He also hauls away trash and all kinds of stuff for you. P46 is the man for all reasons, the man of all seasons. 414-366-9667. If you're here in Atlanta, call P46 of the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation Atlanta chapter. P46 is the dude for you. All right, listen, man, we're up out of here, Mike Ball and I. This is my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents down in the comment section below. I'm Black Dragon. That's Mike Ball. I want to say thanks for tuning in and get skinny. And oh, by the way, get the book. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.